It's your girl Nay, and I was about to say I'm back with another video, but this is my first video on this channel besides the shorts that I've been making. So let me tell you guys a little about myself. So again, my name is Nay. Some of you may know I have another channel. It is called The Collectible. I've had it since the pandemic, but something has been leading me to start a new channel. Why? I don't know. I think the other one is dead. I don't think that people are seeing my stuff. And since I've been posting the reels since yesterday, I've been getting more views on my videos than I can get on my old channel. So I'm like, you know what? Let's start a new channel. This channel is called The Glow Up Season. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is how to make a man miss you. That's why I want to talk about this video. Y'all don't judge the jeans. I gotta go take them to the, I bought a bunch of stacked jeans and flare jeans I caught on sale. And I'm only 5 foot. And these motherfucking jeans, these jeans, y'all, are so freaking long. So I need to get them tailored to fit my body type because I can't do nothing with them right now. I'm gonna give you guys 5 ways on how you can make a guy miss you. And the first one that I want to talk about is confidence. So in order for you to build up your confidence, you have to start by changing your mindset. And I know. It's easier said than done. Changing your mindset is not one of the easiest things because when you are used to having a certain pattern or certain thought process, you can't help but be who you are. Your ego reverts you back to what is essentially your common patterns, your common ways, what you're used to. So when you are trying to make a change, it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable, okay? So some of the ways that you can build up your confidence is you can start with positive affirmations. Start looking at yourself in the mirror and saying some positive things to yourself. And if you do come from a negative mindset or you don't have the most positive mindset, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not gonna be that easy for you to do. So some of the things that you can do is you can always Google up positive affirmations. Find ones that you actually can believe. Or things that you may have heard about yourself before that you might can work up on a belief. But in order for this to work, you're going to have to believe these positive affirmations to yourself every day. I don't care if you do it when you're washing your face, brushing your teeth, doing your hair, getting yourself ready for the day, doing your makeup. Whenever you can, though, I want you to start your day off by saying some positive affirmations, because if you don't hype you up and you don't believe it, ain't nobody else gonna believe it, and it's going to show in your aura and people can tell when you're not confident. Now, another thing that I would recommend is doing guided meditations to build up your confidence. So you can get on YouTube and you can pull up guided meditations for confidence. Another thing that you could also do, I have a subscription with Mindvalley. Now, I'm not going to lie, it is pretty expensive. You can pay $1,000, not $1,000. My bad, y'all. Let's try this again. You can pay, it's $100 a month, or I think it's $3.99 or $4.99 annually for a year. And it has some of the world's best practitioners, teachers, and they all teach you things. It's different stuff, but it's more so to help raise and build your consciousness. And that can help you with confidence. That can help you with trying to work on your focus. You might want to learn certain things such as I don't know, how to shift your mindset. You might want to learn how to quantum jump. You might want to learn how to do, I don't know if you guys have heard of Silva Method Mind Shift, but the Silva Mind Control Method, I'm saying that all messed up. I just screwed that all up. But there is so many different things on there. It can help you cope and learn how to deal with trauma when you're being codependent on someone. It is so many different things. But I love it because it's very healing. It's helped me heal tremendously. There's different online courses on there. There's and it's all part of this membership. There's different meditations on there. There's different interviews that actually help you learn things. There's so much information on there, you guys. It has changed my life. So if you can't afford it, or if you manifest and work up to being able to afford it, I definitely recommend Mindvalley. It's a purple app. I have an iPhone. I'm pretty sure it's in the Google store, but I have an iPhone, so I only know it's on Apple. But definitely check that out. These tools will definitely help with building your confidence up. Some of the things that you might need to build your confidence for is you might feel like you're not pretty enough. You know, you can be the prettiest girl in the world, but you can still feel insecure on the inside. You can still compare yourself, and social media makes it very easy to do with other people's lifestyles or what you think or perceive other people to be interested in. For instance, if you were getting cheated on, you might compare yourself to what that other individual is, or what does your ex see in that individual, or your current situation, or whatever. So building your confidence up is definitely going to help you, because again, people can see confidence and it shows in your aura. You know, you confident people, they walk with a certain posture, they hold their head up high, they sound very clear when they talk, they are able to enunciate their words. You know, confident people usually have a smile on their face, compared to individuals who are not confident and they kind of, you know, slump and stuff. But it's definitely a difference. You can tell when a person is confident. It's very easy to tell, and it's very easy to tell when a person is not. Okay, ladies, so the next thing that you're gonna do is number 2. Allow this man to miss you. Allow him to miss you. But what does that mean? I'm glad you asked. You need to give this man time to recharge, okay? First of all, men are not like women. So they don't need to be talking for hours. Some of them might say, you know, hey, I haven't talked like this in high school or junior high, blah, blah, blah. And you may have that effect. But keep in mind, and do not anticipate on this being an everyday thing. Don't even set yourself up for that. Men are completely different. So you definitely need to give him time to recharge. Give him time to go hang out with his boys. Give him time to miss you. When he texts you, don't respond all the way. Don't respond right away. And you be like, well, I've been waiting on this message, or that sounds like a game. Let me tell you something. When you are dating, everything is a game up until like y'all really decide to take things serious. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because it was a culture shock for me too, because I come from a world of being in relationships. So I'm really not I'm not really used to being single, but I had to learn, in order to survive out here and really have your way out here in this world, there's a few little things that you might have to switch up, that you may have not thought that, you know, would have got you a pass before or would have worked out. But don't you respond to that text message right away. You get to responding to those text messages right away. You're going to be expecting that too, okay? Don't put no expectations in this. Take your time. Make him think you're busy. It's going to draw him to you more, okay? If you start texting all quick and stuff, he's not going to appreciate that. He's not going to value that. Whether it's intentionally or not, he will take advantage of that, because his expectations will freaking change for you. And he'll feel like he can do certain things because he has it like that. Make that man miss you. Another thing, keep yourself busy. Sis, I don't know if you got friends, but if you don't have friends and you need to make some friends, because it is hard being an adult, making friends, there's this nice little app I found about called Bumble. And there's a BFF section, there's a dating section, and there's a business professional section. Go to that little BFF, get your little profile together, put some things in your bio, because you know how females are, and make you some friends. Go get out here and do some things for yourself that is going to help raise your vibration and make you happy. If you don't know what makes you happy, think about, what do you do when you can find yourself losing track in time? Whether time speeds up and goes by quick or it slows down. Regardless, you don't recognize the time, which lets you know that you're enjoying what you're doing. I don't know if that's painting, shopping, skating, dancing. Sign up for a dance class. Sign up for a pole dance class. Sign up for a twerking fitness class. Go to the gym, get yourself in shape, do some things that are going to make you feel good. And going to the gym is real good and it's going to help build up that confidence. But I know we're talking about how to allow him to miss you. These are some things that you can implement, but men like their space. And to be honest, you should like yours too. If you are finding yourself stalking the phone and seeing if this person texts you back and stuff, you need to take a step back and figure out, why are you becoming codependent on this person? And you need to start doing self-reflection, because that's going to transpiral into something later on if things turn into something serious. So you need to bring a halt on that right now, again, so you don't build up certain expectations. Let that man mutually put in as much energy as you are too, because you don't want to have to be questioning, does this man really like you or love you or whatever it comes up to. Allow that man to have his space. Can we get into these pajamas? Oh, I got these from Forever 21. Y'all, I don't even really shop in Forever 21 no more, because when I be going in there, it be hit or miss. So I don't ever really find nothing that I like. But baby, these are giving. Anyways, what was we left off on allow him to miss you. Number 3, sis, take things slow. I do take things slow. See, the thing is, a lot of people are rushing into relationships. And I think that is a major problem, because people are rushing into relationships. I listen, it's day 2 in the gym, but I'm just looking, I'm like, these motherfuckers trying to get little jelly rolls. Look at that. Oh, hell no. Anyways, yes, you need to take things slow, because you need to give this man an opportunity to get to know you. What do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. Now, it's because you want to give this man an opportunity to really get to know you. What does that mean? I'm going to tell you like this. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care if he looks like he has a bag. I don't care if you feel like is the one, okay? If you just took the time, if you are just now getting to know this individual, if you are just now really, if this is a new person in your life, or somebody that you haven't had sex with, right? Let's say that you are, how did oil get on me? Let's say that you are, you just met this person, right? Let's say you've been talking or whatever for a little while. You guys go on a date or whatever. Things are going good. You know, you want to be able to look at certain things and determine, you know, hey, do I see myself, you know, taking this individual serious? And you only know what you're looking for. You only know what you want. So make sure that you are asking the right questions. You ain't got to fake giggle at his laughs. If it ain't funny, it ain't funny. If you got a sense of humor, be you. People appreciate you for being authentically who you are, okay? So take the time out on those dates. Make that man court you. Make him take you out. Make him get to know you. Ain't no Netflix and chill right away. Ain't no little house dates, because if you do that, you're going to put yourself in a situation where you're vulnerable. And if you're not able to really be holding without, if you don't trust yourself, don't put yourself in those vulnerable moments. Make that man take you out and get to know you. Make that man miss you. Make that man genuinely, actually, you ain't got to question his intentions. Do he care or not? Because that be the thing. We rush into these situations, we rush into these relationships, and then we realize we don't even like who the heck we in this relationship with. And then we can't be mad at nobody but ourselves. Because I know I've done it several times. And it's not so much I'll be committed to the person, I'll be more committed to the relationship. Well, I'm in it now. People want to move in and do this, and that's because people don't have different motives. You need to make sure that that person's motives align with you, because I'm not gonna lie, when a guy is first starting to try to get to know you, it's more than likely physical. Unless he's a friend and he actually knows you, it's always physical first, bond later. So unless you want to be feeling used because you didn't gave up the cookie after 2 weeks, I thought that was my son outside, but it's somebody else's kid. Unless you want to be upset with yourself and feel like you used and you didn't repeat the same pattern because he didn't sweet talk you out your panties, you gonna be pretty salty, sis. Okay? So make sure that man is taking the time out to properly get to know you so you can feel good about the situation. What does that mean? Or what they be saying? You tripping? Don't trip, sis. Like, if that man don't answer his phone, keep calm. That's cool. And depending on how long it takes for him to give you a call back, you might have to have that same energy. And it's not about creating a tit for tat situation or anything like that. That's not what it's about. For instance, I've had situations where men thought that they were going to try to play with my top like that, and I might text them and it might take 6 to 8 hours to respond. Oh, we ain't gonna do that. But I'm not gonna trip. I'm not your woman. I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna nag. I don't give a fuck enough. And the reason why I say that is because, don't get me wrong. Once upon a time I did, but I had to realize that was a personal thing, and I realized I was being triggered because I felt like I was being ignored. And that ignoring stuff came from actually childhood trauma. So once I was able to pull that root up and really realize, hey, this person is triggering me, then I handle my stuff a little differently. See, it's different, and you can handle things differently when you can take the emotion out and not take certain things personal. So with this situation, if a person is taking too long to respond and it's to the point where you feel like they trying you, or you have certain rules that might make you feel like it's not resonating or you're people pleasing, set some boundaries. For instance, when that dude decided that he was going to try to make it seem like, oh, he been busy, I didn't trip. The second day he kind of tried to do the same similar thing, didn't trip. I did point it out. The third time I was like, okay, so this individual is playing with me. So what I did was I just didn't respond either, and I waited for him to reach out again. And you don't have to wait for the second time whenever you feel comfortable. But if he be like, try to put reverse psychology, like try to twist that shit on you and make it seem like, oh, you were playing games, or oh, you were tit for tatting, I would just let him know, I didn't really feel like the communication between the two of us was copacetic enough for me to respond. And leave it at that. Because it's true. Like, if you guys putting certain expectations on me, I expect certain things from you. These are conversations that you have to have. And don't ever feel like you're not able to have these conversations because of, oh, you're not his girlfriend or you need a title. That's why people rush into relationships, because they be thinking they need a title. No, you don't need no title. You don't need no title. What you do is you teach people how to treat you, because if you don't say nothing and you get into a relationship with this individual later on, guess what? They're going to think they're going to be able to play with you. Why? And then when you decide to stand up for yourself, they're going to look at you like you tripping. You switched up. Because you did. If you don't go for that shit, teach them in the beginning. You ain't got to have no attitude. They don't know. They may be getting through life with treating people like that, and then they just now ran into you and you putting your foot down and you saying no. Another trick for not throwing a tantrum or not tripping. What was I about to say? Oh, a trick. In the conversation first. Bet you ain't think about that. In the conversation first. Get off the phone with him before he get off the phone with you. Again, act busy. If you act busy, if you got things going on, and make sure you let motherfuckers know you dating. Don't make them be feeling like you the only one. Why? Because they gonna play with your top like that. People think they the only one. People get lazy and they feel like they don't have to do, they don't gotta do nothing but the bare minimum when they think that they got you. And people manipulate the situation sometimes, whether it's intentionally or not intentional. But my baby, you're not gonna get Prince Charming in a week. You're not gonna get Prince Charming in a month. That is not always likely. That is not how the typical men operate. And if you want a certain type of man, if you want a man with that bag, a man that got stuff going on for himself, a man that actually looks good, you ain't gonna get a man that way. That's for sure. He ain't about to commit to you, not that quickly. So in order for you to not get your feelings hurt, I'm telling you what to do. But you gotta try it out and implement it. And leave me in the comments what you think. What was your results? Because I'm just curious to know. My favorite one. No, actually, all these are really good. But this one is personal for me. Now, some of y'all might not agree with me. And again, if you don't have to use all of these. What does resonate with you, take it. What doesn't. But number 5. Do not put all your cards on the table. Do not put all your eggs in the same basket. In other words, baby, you dating, okay? You're dating. This is dating. That means you are not committing yourself to nobody, okay? This is a race. You in a marathon. That means you are the prize. Prize. Yes, you are a prize. That means since you are a prize, that means people are racing and competing. May the best man win, okay? So what you need to do is you need to find and not have just one guy and then all the rest of them are BS's on the roster. You need to have men who all are potentially individuals who you would mess with. That does not mean you giving anybody your cookie unless you want to, but don't be, none of them got a hit. None of them. You hold the power. It's the power of the P. I'm telling y'all can control these people by the power of the P. You just got to know how to tap into that feminine energy, build up that confidence. I'm going to teach you how to play with these tops and get what you want because I'm tired of them doing us any kind of way. I'm tired of it. But see, we can't be emotional and we can't get in our feelings. So in order to do that, that means that you have to be distracted. So that means that you have to talk to other people. I hate to break it to you, but you got to talk to other people. You have to have options because men like to chase. And when that man knows that he's not the only one in the marathon, what's he going to do? Step up or get left up in this mud? But 9 times out of 10, he gonna step up because you gonna know your worth, so he gonna see your worth. And if he don't see your worth, you ain't even gonna be interested in that type of man anyway. And it's gonna turn you off, or you're gonna be able to use your discernment and see right through that. And you're not even gonna be playing with yourself like that, okay? This is how to make him miss you. I hope these tips were helpful. I hope you guys implement them. I hope you use them. And I cannot wait to hear how they are changing your life. I got so many things that I want to talk to you guys about. Again, this is my first video for the new channel. So any feedback that you have, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because I need some love in this community because I want to give it to you, but I want it back because we reciprocate energy around here. And please hit that alert button so you know when I drop you with that splat, sis. Because it's about to get on and popping. I'm about to change y'all lives. I am so tired of us women repeating these generational curses and being left up in the cycle of not knowing what the hell is going on, not knowing self-love, not having self-worth. And it's not none of our faults. We don't know what we don't know. But your sis right here about to help you. Believe that. I am going to help y'all. We're going to be working towards being our best selves. And as we're working towards being our best selves, we're going to be bossing up, making this money, getting our dream men, having our dream cars, dream lives, and whatever else you want to manifest up in here because you control your own reality. But it's been fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Until next time.